and welcome back to GeoGuessr, but in The Sims 3. Here we have the map, and I already put in all of the worlds from last episode. Again, here in this area it gets a bit cramped up, but it's still okay. I also cutted out some of the worlds for North America, so there are not that many left, but still quite a few for, I guess, probably 5 to 10 episodes. And I still haven't looked at all of the ones that exist, so there's still some to look at. And the one we will start today is Kamoshika Island. So this is Kamoshika Island, and I will just show it to you from above. So it's a little island, and it has only 56 lots, so that's nice. And I like the terraforming, it's done very nice. I think, again, it's the same creator from Yamabiko Island and Hamazake Island. And what I already have seen, that there are palm trees on the beach, so probably I will have to put this into California. I already looked at some of the houses. Obviously there are quite a few rabbit holes, like with Yamabiko and Hamazake as well. There is this nice little port area, but unfortunately there are no lots here, and you also can't put any more in, so that's a bit unfortunate because this is quite empty, and the lot from the port here only goes, I think, until up here. Here you see a little bit of the line where the lot stops, or do you? No, but I think it's kind of here in this area, but still quite a nice port. I also like the street. It's done very realistically, especially with this little earthy border going on. So that's very nice. So again, I think if you want to do a rebuild or just want to make your own world but do not want to get into create a world, this would be a great template, because as I said, there are a lot of rabbit holes used, so you can just start by redoing them. Here are some more builds. I think I already saw some from Sunset Valley, and I'm unsure if these are actually also from EA. I'm unsure. Oh, okay, so this is from Sunset Valley. I don't know what's with this, but this is also, I guess, from Sunset Valley. Yeah, so for redo, I think this world would be perfect, because this house is from the wolves and you just could replace it with houses that you build yourself. Here in this area we have a little bit of this. I just have to Google how the style is called. Okay, so Google tells me it's called Hacienda architecture. I'm not sure if this is right, but I'm just going to use that name for now. So this is in this kind of hacienda style. I don't know, from all of the looks of it, it doesn't look very Californian, but because of the palm trees, I think I will put it into California again, because I do want to spare myself from searching all over the US and then in the end landing in California again. So I think rather up here, or maybe here in the middle, but I have to see. So it is quite green here also, slightly over San Francisco. This is where I put Point Our Becker, so maybe kind of in between. So I'm going to have a look. Okay, it's very woodsy. Also some mountains. Obviously in this area I don't think that there are a lot of palm trees anymore, but still okay. Guess I think I want to look at some other places in that area, also more in the greener regions here. Okay, so this is a lot of water, like Kamoshika has as well. Ooh, okay, I think I already looked at this place at some point, but is it where I put Strawberry Acres? I have to check. Oh, okay, it's exactly where I put Strawberry Acres, so I will not go for that. So I have to go down a little bit, like here. Maybe more closer to the coast. Oh, okay, so there are still palm trees here on the coast. I didn't actually expect them to be here still. Where was Reading? Just to have a little... Okay, so maybe I will put it into this area. Whoa, okay, this is very woodsy. And there are not actually that many photos available. Okay, the coasts here are very rocky, so I will have to take a look. They're kind of ragged, but not too rocky. It looks more like earth-toned. So, not that many stones. I like how they put that train tracks up here. I'm unsure if I click on play. Oh my god, there's actually a... Oh my god! Okay, I didn't expect that there's actually going to be a train. Oh, very cool. That's nice. I do have no idea how that works, but that's very cool. Okay, but back to geoguessing. Oh, it's looking also a little bit more brown. But this area is very rocky. But in this area there are almost no towns. Okay, here we have one with this big bridge. But also again very rocky. But that bridge at least is kind of similar. Okay, it's not a train bridge, but for cars. But still, it would be similar to what we see here. Ooh, cute doggy. And again, a lot of cliffs and stones. And I think here is at least no palm trees anymore on the beaches. What is that? Oh my god, oh my god. What? Okay, I'm not sure if this is still alive or not, so I'm going to click away. Oh, more doggies to keep my mood up. Okay, but this looks like kind of different. And there are almost no places here on the coast. That's kind of making me mad, but probably these areas are just so rocky that there is not really a place to build houses. Riverdale, but it does not have pictures, but there are probably like 100 Riverdales in the US. I don't know how you feel about the show Riverdale, but oof, it was, I don't know, like I like the actors that they could keep a straight face with those like super weird storylines and everything, and at some point I think people just saw it as a kind of parody or a joke, all of it, because what the hell was going on? Like, the story just did not make any sense. But yeah, I never watched it till the end. I'm not even sure if there was an end or if it has ended yet. I'm just assuming it ended because I don't know for how long they could have dragged that on. Crazy. but at least the first few seasons were a good watch just in between. But at some point I just couldn't watch it anymore. It was too crazy and just too stupid. Ooh, okay, I think there are still some... Is this a palm tree? No, okay, these are not palm trees. But I think I like that area. I think I'm going to use Fort Bragg as a link. Oh, but first I have to see if it does. Yeah, okay, I think it would fit. Let's see, Strawberry Acres. So it would be kind of around here. Oh no, a bit further down. There is this curve here, and I think more like here. So probably would have just changed around the tag for point hour backer on this side, and then I can fit in Kamoshika here. I hope that works out. So here the link for Kamoshika. It's in California. And with that we're done. And the next world we're going to look at is Twinbrook. Okay, so Twinbrook loaded, and you probably already know this world. It is part of the Ambitions expansion, if I'm not wrong. And it's this very cool swampy world. I never looked at it from above, so this actually looks quite nice. I only gave it 2 stars for now because I've done it with most of the EA worlds, but I kind of reworked my star system, so maybe it will get actually 3 stars. But I do not like most of the EA builds, so that's why it is only at a 2 stars for most of the time. Ooh, okay. This, I already saw this like a pool going into a pond in another world, and to be honest, I didn't know that this is possible. And I still do not know how this is done, so I'm just going to click on the lot to see. Okay, it didn't work, so I'm just going to click on Dilly Pigeon, who lives here, that I can get into her house. But okay, so I guess this is not actually a pool. I'm so confused. Okay, so this is a pool, but that not. So I guess this is just a pond surrounded by platforms, I guess. Oh, okay, and she can't swim in there. But I think I saw someone actually making this with a pool, so maybe I have to research this. So I already have kind of an idea where I want to put it. And I think I saw online that it is based on North Carolina. Ooh, oh my god, this is a house with a lot of Sims. Crazy. Ooh, this house is very... Oh my god, this backside, it's so awful. Why? Oh my god, this is a bit better, but as I said, I'm not a fan of EA builds. Like this is kinda nice, like kinda nice. I'm not a fan of this wallpaper, but at least this has a little bit of a shape and not just a rectangle. This one is also okay, but as we see, there are a lot of columns used everywhere. So either North Carolina or Louisiana, I think, is the call for this world. Here we have a little place by the water, which is done quite nicely. I have to admit that this is done nice with the stairs. Not that easy, but very cute. Some standard EA shells everywhere. Ooh, this is not my type of building. This is a bit better, but yeah. I think this is why I only gave this world 2 stars, because I do not like most of the builds it has. I played in this world actually quite a lot when I was a child, and these houses here are almost all awful, except maybe this one. The laundromat would be nice if the color theme wasn't so atrocious. Yeah. And then all of these builds, I think I liked them when I was a child, because I always liked houses on sloped terra where the entrance is at the same level as a balcony. So they're okay. But these slots could be used to make such nice homes. So most of the times I just build my own house on one of these lots. Very cute. Ooh, I like this design here with the broken down bridge in that area. And what is this? Okay, I didn't even know that this exists. Looks cool though. Like, this is also a way you can make bridges. You just use the retaining wall. I always have to look up that word. I put it on a post-it on my site because when I search for this type of thing in CAS, I always couldn't remember how it is called. So I have a post-it on my wall where I put some words for create a world so I can find it easier. Okay, this is cool. It's not a lot, but at least it's creative, and to do this, that's not too easy. So well done. And then we have this broken down house here. I think I saw someone. Yeah, but there are more of like these really ugly homes, but at least they're supposed to be ugly, so I can forgive that. And yeah, I think you have a look around the world, and probably most of you already know it, so let's get into geoguessing. Like I said, I want to go into North Carolina. I always pronounce that weird, at least it sounds weird in my head. So, where have I already placed worlds here? Okay, I guess North Carolina is this bigger state here, so it's that one. Oh, it looks so stretched out on my map, but okay. So I think the more swampy areas are more like here. So I have a ton of place here, so I just will go into it. And there we are already see a lot of columns, so that's good. Cute doggy, but not okay, so I just will look at, okay, a swamp. I do not know what the difference is between all of those worlds, but here, North Carolina. So it's in this area, as I said, but as it seems, it's also kind of up here. But maybe I will look here into North and South Carolina, and the Bayou is here more on the Mississippi, I guess, in Louisiana and on the upper states. So first, let's stay here. Okay, White Will, no photos. Okay, we have some photos here. Oh, this looks cute. A lot of columns. So I think we're already in kind of the right area. I just need to find places with pictures here, I guess. This could be a bit harder. Whoa, okay. The church looks cool. But I do not see a lot of swampy areas on the pictures. There is not that many landscapes anyway, but okay. So I did make a mistake. It actually, Twinbrook is inspired by Louisiana, the Bayou. So let's go into Louisiana, and I just have to check. Okay, I only put Willow Creek in there, so we have a lot of space left. But I think from the architecture, it's still quite similar. Baton Rouge is, I think, more of a city type. So let's go more. Ooh, okay, so this, like these kind of trees are exactly what I'm looking for. But I still see not too many swampy areas, so maybe more down here. Ooh, okay. But these houses are... No, but they would fit, I guess. They would fit. Ooh, okay. So... Yeah, this looks kind of like Twinbrook. And I do not want to waste as many time as I did in the last videos. So I will just go with this one, to be honest. I think it's already a good fit. And instead of South Carolina, it's Louisiana. And with that, we're done with Twinbrook and we can get into Icopolis. Okay, so here we are in Icopolis. Icopolis, I don't know. And look at that. Oh my god. I think the whole world is actually just this little part here in the middle. And all of that around is just set dressing, but it's amazing. Oh my god. Unfortunately, it's unpopulated, but this kind of world I'm happily populating, like no problem. It has only around 106 lots, so for this kind of world this is crazy. And it's just so cool with all these buildings in the back. Very nice. So let's look around. Like there are a lot of cars that stand around here and are signed up here in pink. So that's a bit annoying, but I guess you mostly play in this kind of vision so you don't see it. Oh my god, it's... Whoops. It's so nice. This little park here in the middle. Oh, okay, so we have palm trees here. I already looked up like the top 10 largest cities in the US because I want this world to be one of these big cities. I do not think that this world has a university, but I think it could be put in if you would like to put in the work. Maybe I'll do that at some point. What is this? Ooh. Oh my god. Okay. It didn't look that good before it loaded, but now, ooh, very nice. I love the roofing. Very detailed and nice up here. And we also have, ooh, the park already looks very nice from above. Ooh, very nicely done. I love that centerpiece here in the middle. Very cute. And then the buildings here on the side. Ooh, it's so nice. And the skyline is just so pretty. Just a very special, nice world. Oh my god, if you just look, it's so great. I love city worlds. And this little walkway here on the side of the water, it's just so nice. Okay, so but where will I put this world? Especially because there are palm trees, but it is still very green. I want to take a look in maybe Houston. It's still very green around here. Ooh, are there palm trees? But yeah, it would fit, I guess. It would fit. But I do not see palm... Ooh, what's this? No, these are not palm trees. But I think this would already be a good fit. But I still want to look into Austin. Would also be a good fit, I guess. Crazy, these cities. This is something we do not have in Europe. Like maybe Frankfurt would be similar. Okay, this building looks very similar to the one we just looked at. But I still see no palm trees. So let's look into San Antonio. Okay, here we have palm trees. It's not as city-ish and there is absolutely no water here. Was there water in Austin? There is at least this little lake. Oh, I just will go for Austin, to be honest. It's not part of the biggest cities of the US. Dallas, San Antonio, Houston. I haven't looked at Houston. Or did I? I did look at Houston. I didn't look at Dallas. That's what I'm missing. What is this building? Oh my god, this is insane. Is this real or is this an AI picture? It seems to be real. What is that? Why? Crazy. But yeah, again, a big city. Like, amazing. I like big cities. It's just so cool to see all of these high-rises. But I would probably never want to live in one. Because I'm not the biggest fan of crowds or just a lot of people in one space. So I like to live on the countryside where I'm kind of alone for the most of the time. And there are not a lot of crowds. So I think I will go with Austin, to be honest. Because this was fitting really well. I don't know why I put it into North Carolina. Probably this was a mishap. So let's go with Texas. And it has 4 stars. Absolutely deserved. Oh my god, there is a save file. I totally forgot that. Okay, I didn't load it with the save file. But I think this is just the population. I think this did not change anything with how the buildings look. So you do not have to populate this world by yourself. It comes completely fully populated. So that's nice. Another plus. So maybe I actually give this... Oh, but 5 stars is actually reserved for worlds like Boroughsburg. But this is also very nice. But what I liked about Boroughsburg is that it was like incredibly detailed. Like, it was so detailed. It's insane. And this world is also very, very nice. But it's not like the little touch is missing for making it on the same level of a Boroughsburg. So I think 4 stars is fair for this world. It's so nice. I like how the streets are laid out, and it was a lot of work to put all of this down. Like, this took forever. And I think they also placed down all of these cars everywhere. It looks a bit more lived in, which is also quite a lot of work. So wow, incredible. What is this big black block? Okay, this is a building. Is this a shell? I think this is a shell they done by themselves. Oh my god, this is great. Is this somewhere you can go? No, okay, so it's just set dressing. This is the word I always searched for, I think, in the last episode. Set dressing, or did I use it already? I don't know. Okay, so the building is put here again. And here we have some little apartment blocks. Oh my god! Okay, I think these shells are also not from EA. Whoa, they're very nice. I love that with the balconies. It's very, very nice. Okay, well done. Oh my god. Maybe I have to think about it if I give it 5 stars or 4 stars. But I probably will use this wall at some point in one of my Let's Plays. So I think I can decide then if I give it 5 or 4 stars. It's very nice. Like, there is no denying this is very incredibly and so well done. So if you're still looking for a good city world, this will be it. Like, great. So nice. And the skyline. Oh, okay. So this thing was this... In which town was this little circular thingy? Was it in Austin or was this... No, it was not in Austin because it was one of the first pictures. Wasn't it? Oh, well, maybe it is then Houston. Or no, Dallas. Was it in... Yeah, it's in Dallas. Huh, is it more like Dallas, this world? But I do not see it. Especially because there is not this big body of water going through it. No, I think I will stay with Austin and leave it at that. And with that, we're already done with Icopolis and we get to Dry Creek. Okay, and this is Dry Creek, something very different to the worlds we looked before. Maybe kind of similar to Lucky Palms and Canyon Skies. But it is a complete, I think, Western style world with only footpaths. So this is a car-free world. And I'm not sure how the places are furnished. Can we look into them? Yes, okay, so there is a basement. Oh, okay. So the basement is where the rabbit holes are. But let's see how modernized these... Okay, they only use candles as lighting, and they also, I think these are more of the ancient kind of bathroom furniture. So yeah, it looks like it's a wooden toilet. There is not even a mirror, and this is the only lamp here. So as it seems, this world would be probably perfect to play kind of a historic Western style save file. So a thing I do now is give these worlds these icons, and I've decided to put in the clock icon like the ancient one if this is like a back in time world, and the other one for like future worlds like you see here in Oasis Land, and this is this clock. And for city type worlds I put the city icon. For Sims 2 worlds I put this 2. For very woodsy worlds this. For desert type worlds the desert icon. For tropical worlds I put the palm tree, and so on. So with the icons I can tell a little bit more about the worlds, but as always I do take pictures of all of the worlds, so I have a nice little overview here how the worlds look, just for your information. And as we just seen, Dry Creek is a historical world where you could do a back in the time let's play, so that's nice. And again, to have an overlook, like you see, these are not streets, these are footpaths, and I think they're laid so nicely, like very great. Then we have some kind of farms here in the back. Like the houses are not that special, but probably very accurate for that time period. I do not know that much about westerns except for like the movie with the cowboys and the Native Americans. So that's all my knowledge about how the houses looked in that time period. So here we have the school. Looks very nice. Very simple, yeah, ooh, very cool. And in some of those builds probably a staircase, yes, and then there is the school building. So if you do not want that, you could also just replace this with the rabbit hole rugs. But how it's done, I think it's pretty nice. There's a more bigger farm than here. Is there? I don't know if there are a lot of empty lots. There would be a perfect fit for an empty lot, but there isn't one. But there's probably some space where you could put one. Ooh, this is the graveyard, okay. This is just an empty plain field, okay. Interesting. This is a bistro. Okay, I can't open it up because it's probably still closed. But looks very nice. I like how they did this with the constraint floor elevation sheet, that the roof is formed like that. That's very smart. So very great, like very pretty and unique concept for that world. For placing it on the map, I gave it the New Mexico for now, because there is a lot of desert here. Okay, Google told me also that it is in New Mexico, so let's look at some... Whoa, okay, Roswell is the place where the aliens supposedly landed, I think. At least that's what I have in mind. And obviously with all of these figurines here, it seems to be that place. So maybe some more of a smaller town in that area. Like, this is exactly what I expected. So nice. But let's see, there is more like very deserty areas here. Doesn't look that deserty, to be honest. Hope. Ooh, okay. There's only this picture, but is there something else? Duncan has no picture. It's very green. I didn't expect that. It looks so deserty here. Ooh, okay. So this seems to be more of what we're looking at, even though it's still a little bit too green, but maybe here? But there are no pictures. Ooh. Yeah, okay, this is more like what I was searching for. So I have to look like this is right here. At the corner is this New Mexico. Oh, there's Nightmare City right there. Is it? Yes. So maybe I put it more down here and then I have to put the tag on the other side and then it would fit. But I think I will go with one of these places here because it's just a very good fit for the landscape, and I think also the houses. I think, where was it? This was perfect. So I will use this link. It's still in New Mexico, so that's perfect. And with that, we're already done with Dry Creek, and the last world we're going to look at in this video is Nova Park. And this is Nova Park. As you already have seen from the icon, it's a very woodsy world, and it has this trail here for your Sims to go jogging, I guess, or take a hike. And the center of the town is more placed like in this area, and then all of the residential places are here, and everything is connected as well with these little paths, so that's very nice. And also the terrain in the back is looking really cute. Everything here is just a little bit flat for my opinion, so none of the lots are placed on any rugged terrain. They're all placed on flat terrain, so that's why this world only got 2 stars. And also it's not that detailed, like there are no road signs. I'm not sure if there are any here. Okay, at least there are some traffic lights, but it's not too detailed, so that's why it only got 2 stars. Just for your information. And the buildings are nice, but not like super nice. Like, I like them, but it's not totally my type of world. And I don't know if this is something European, but I kind of dislike that all of the churches are always just wedding venues, because here in Europe at least, churches are places of worship. Not that I'm really religious or anything, but they always are just glorified places to get married in The Sims 3, and this is kind of a bit of an ick to me. But I guess that's just it in The Sims 3 and maybe in America. Even though I think like there are a ton of like churches, at least I've seen some Mormon churches that are like massive, but they're also not that similar to European churches though, so I don't know. This is just always a bit confusing to me and I do not like it. Like, at least here in Germany, you will get married in a church in front of a priest, but then you go to a different place where the actual party will be like. And I guess that's not really that easy in The Sims 3 to do, more like impossible, I guess. But I don't know, I'd rather have like a Sims 3 wedding at an actual wedding venue instead of like these church things here. Like, that's at least my plan when I will get my Sims 3 Legacy and other save files get married. At least maybe in the Dahl Legacy there's an actual church in Enikir, because it's in European world, probably done by a European person. And there is actually a church that is just a church, not a wedding venue. So maybe I will let them get married there, but without like a party at the end, because that's not what these churches are made for. But enough with my rambling about churches. Like, these houses are nice. I like this roofing. This is done very cutely. Like, round roofs are always really hard to place down, but this is done very fabulously. So the houses are nice, and I like that they're in these like suburban areas. Like, the houses are very close to each other. I always like that more than them being super separate, even though I think this is more of a performance thing to actually put them further away from each other, so the game does not have to load up. What is that? Okay, I can't look at it because it's a residential house, but there is a tree inside of the house. Oh my god. That's nice. Like, that's great. But yeah, for performance, the houses are kept a bit farther away from each other. So with places or worlds that have a lot of houses on a small space, you probably will have problems with performance, and probably should change your options so that the houses next to you not always load up completely, like all of their outside textures have to load. And I think this will kind of fix it at least. Yeah, but nice houses. Let's see where we're going to put this world. I already put in Canada, so I think I will stay with that because I haven't... Okay, it's not loading, but there are not that many worlds yet in Canada. So maybe in this area up here. I have to see where it is the woodsiest. Okay, this area is not so woodsy. Okay, so not that area, but more here in Ontario. Like, this looks woodsy. Let's get into it. Okay, maybe a smaller place. I want a lot of trees, like a lot of trees, please. Give me a ton of trees. Oh, okay, here we have a ton of trees. So that's already good. Is this still... Yeah. Okay, all of these places have a ton of trees. So I could put it anywhere here, because the architecture is just very Sims 3-ish and not that, I think, realistic for any place. At least I haven't seen a place on GeoGuessr yet that has this kind of architecture. I think I will just go with Atikokan. Yeah. And make this like very short because the video is already quite long, I guess. So we have Nova Park put into Canada, and with that I'm going to end the episode. I hope you liked the worlds I showed you, and as always, please tell me if you have a better spot for them, or if I'm kind of correct with where I placed it. I'm always open for corrections. So thanks a lot for watching, and I hope I see you in the next video. Bye!